So I have had the opportunity to be with ETP for more than 27 years now. Partnership with customers has been the cornerstone of our company. It has been great to be able to live this journey of ETP. As professionals, what do we want? You want the freedom to learn, thrive, be responsible, and support the company and the customers. This has been ETP's mantra and it has not changed ever. And that's fantastic. Successful retailers are reimagining their offerings to meet their consumers' expectations and demands, both online and in store. They would like to create integrated experience that blends with channels. And that, I think, is important. To make that right, let's reflect a little bit. So it's important to understand retail, its domain, the technology, and what makes ETP a thought leader in this. So let us reflect a bit on retail and the technology. During our interactions with various customers, I've realized that whatever you manufacture, you distribute, and then whatever you distribute, you sell. It's most often that you would be retailing when you're selling. Manufacturing and distribution are B2B experiences and expertise. Retail is a B2C experience and expertise. This is where consumer comes in. This is different than manufacturing and distribution. During our journey, I've seen that major ERP companies have been focused on B2B side of the business. They understand B2C is very complex. They lacked the understanding of B2C, its experience, and were shy of developing it. There was a vacuum in the B2C domain. I have seen over the years ETP taking this position and responsibility for the retail industry. It has always been path-breaking journey, full of excitement and full of fulfillment of being able to meet the retail industry's requirements. So retail is a B2C, as we know, and hence it's about consumer. We know consumer is dynamic, therefore speed, agility, and flexibility are the order of the day. In order to take a leadership position, we continued to build our expertise on retail, which is basically demand chain side of the business. So there is one side, supply chain, and then there is demand chain. We have taken a position of demand chain expertise. It is clear that demand drives supply chain and not vice versa. Here is where at ETP we picked up the thought leadership, and I'm happy to see the results and the world acknowledges our support and contribution to the retail industry. As we all know, retail is the mother of all industries. It is one of the most complex business anywhere. Being able to make a software for that is equally complex. I saw this thought leadership in the ETP team. The background of our company is built upon deep understanding of the retail domain. And since we all agree that retail is very complex, we decided to take the complexity into the product engineering, making the user experience more simple, yet making the software robust, scalable with very high integrity of data. You see, we deal with retailers' brand image, brand promise, a consumer journey, their experience, inventory, and cash, and nothing can go wrong in this experience. It is important that we demystify this complex side for a moment. Let us attempt to simplify retail technology. I learned from our retail customers that retail is about buying and selling. The trick is the art of making money while doing that. So retail business has unique combinations and models. There is low margin, high volume. There is high margin, low volumes. There are own stores and franchisee stores. There is omni-channel, e-commerce, and now progressing to unified commerce. So which means the POS, the CRM, the inventory, cash, product information management, order management are all areas that are constantly evolving and changing, and that's what retailers expect. In Asia, retail is managed by conglomerates, as we know, which means they are multi-company, multi-division, multi-country, multi-time zone, multi-currency, and of course not to forget multi-taxations, and these are the important facets for them to consider. I've learned and experienced that ETP is all about retail, and retail is all about merchandise, customer, location, and time, and all of these interacting with each other. So like a Rubik cube, we can twist it and turn it, and it will belong to one of these hierarchies. It was deep discussions and learnings that I experienced at ETP that making a demand chain software that works multi-dimensional access, taking the retail complexity into product engineering and making a user experience very simple was a very important responsibility that our customers wanted from us. I'm happy to say that we could accomplish all of this along with the innovations, and it is a constant work in progress, and thankfully we continuously innovate and support our customers. Retailers invest in demand chain technologies during various times. It could be when they are proactive and want to work on growth. It could be when they have a deep challenge with their current technology and partners. ETP supports customers in all of their strategic times. At ETP, we have realized that customers consider many areas while they make decisions. Some of the things that they might consider is the company long-standing and reliable? Are they solid financially and have a discipline? Do they have expertise in the retail domain? What kind of customers do they work with? Is it in similar business lines like us? Do they work with some of the most respected retailers? How long have their partnership been with each of their customers? How have those customers grown, and how has ETP kept in touch with those customers' growth? Some of the ETP customer relationships are new, and some of the ETP customer relationships are decades old. What we have seen and learned is that customers look for reliable and consistent partners who have financial discipline, continued innovation, and customer-first thinking in their mind. It is a privilege to work with ETP with so many retailers and have their trust for decades. Any company or individual can earn money. To be able to earn and keep trust across customers is a very important and a great wealth that we have earned at ETP. Having made our business successful, sustainable, now I see that our focus and goal is to transition the responsibilities to the next generation. At ETP, the learning has been how to make it successful, build the A team, and transition to the next set of leaders so that retailers across the globe in the coming years can continue their experience with ETP just as they expect to serve their consumers in the coming years. The journey of learning, sharing, and enjoying while we are doing it has been great, and we continue to dedicate ourselves to the interest of the retailers and consumers.